Hi everyone, so I'm just going to do a review of a program that's been on, and it's called Under the Bridge, and it's on ITV, and I think we're on episode 3 as far as I know, and it's based on a true story. And I love dramas that are based on true stories because normally they're less predictable. The acting is phenomenal. I've done some research on this case because it's based on a true story about a 1997 killing of a girl called Reena. She was a young woman from a Sikh background, and their family had moved to Canada and they converted to become Jehovah's Witnesses. So the whole story is based on the fact that the family are really strict, so they have lots of rules for Reena, but her friends or the community that she wants to be a part of have got more freedom. So she's hanging around with girls who are smoking, listening to rap music, doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and most of them live in a care home. But Reena is trying to be part of this gang, but they're excluding her and they're not wanting her to be part of the gang, so she's doing things that she shouldn't really be doing. So there's also other parts to it, which is a person who is the journalist who comes back to that village is trying to work out who killed her. Then also the police officer used to be in the children's home, so she knows the children who also were there. There's a lot of intricate things. The acting is phenomenal. I mean, the acting from everyone in this, no one is a weak link, no one is a wooden actor. It's really good. So anyway, it shows Reena's life where she's rebelling against her mum and dad a lot. She is there putting lots of rules in place. You know, she can't have a lock on her door. They take the door off at one point, so then she starts rebelling by playing really loud music. That she's not allowed to shave her legs, so she gets called a beast at school when she's in the changing room and people can see her hairy legs. She's not allowed to stay out late or even go to parties, so she keeps sneaking out. So what happens is she tries to get in with this group of people, girls, and they keep excluding her. So they'll go to parties and they'll say, you're not invited. So eventually she snaps, and so what she does is she steals one of the girls. Josephine is like the lead girl of the gang of girls. She steals her diary, and then she phones everyone in the diary and says nasty things about her. So she says, oh, she's got AIDS, oh, she's this, she's that. So the girl finds out, Josephine finds out. So what they do is decide to teach her a lesson. So they chase her, they take her under the bridge, and then they beat her up. Now she's then later found dead in the lake. So the missing link is they're trying to figure out, did these girls beat her to death? But then a camera shows her walking away. She's walking away from the attack. So that then shows that these girls didn't actually kill her. They gave her a beating, but then she walked away uninjured. So the big clue now is to find out who killed her. So on the last episode, which was episode 3, there was a massive surprise at the end. So Josephine, this member of this, she thinks she's part of a gang. She's only 14, but she listens to rap music, and she talks about mob, mafia and all that sort of stuff. So she creates this fake gang where they literally cut themselves and then blood in, blood out type thing. And she calls them it's something mafia, something CMC, and I can't remember what it's, crime something mafia. And she really thinks that, you know, she's tougher than she is. So when she sees Reena with some really nice boots, she says to her, where'd you get your boots? They're nice. So this links to the end scene at the end of episode 3, because Josephine, this person, what gang wannabe, opens the wardrobe and she sees a dirty pair of boots in there that were Reena's, the dead girl's boots. And she says to one of the friends, what did she say? She says, where did you get them? What's going on there? Where are those boots? Or why? She says, what's happening? She was shocked because she knows they're Reena's boots, the dead girl's boots. And so the girl turns around to her and says, I did it for you. So now Josephine, with tears in her eyes, knows that this girl has killed Reena, and then it ended. So the next shows are really going to show what happened, what led up to it, the arrest. If you want to find about this information online, just type in Reena, murdered girl, Canada, or anything that will link you to it. You can find out the whole story. It's a very sad story, and that's the reason I wanted to do a review. But yeah, it's called Under the Bridge, and it's on ITV, and I cannot remember what day it comes on. I'm sorry. I think it's on Friday maybe. But yeah, you can Google it as well though.